Today we are going for a bare face look. At the moment, I have nothing on my face except my brows are done. And we're gonna try out the Chanel Healthy Glow Cream in Rosy Beige and the Chantecaille Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. We're gonna do side by side. So there are days that I do not wear any makeup. In fact, a lot of days I don't wear any makeup, but I do want my face to look better. So for those of you who haven't watched me before, hi, my name is Jennifer. Here on my channel, I do all things luxury, beauty, fashion, runs the gamut. I was a makeup artist for Chanel half a lifetime ago. And I have dry skin. I also have rosacea. So when I am doing like a bare face, when I don't have any makeup and I really just don't care, I just want to look healthy. I want to make sure my skin is well taken care of. I have a very complicated, if you will, skincare routine. It's actually not complicated. It's just I'm very like conscious of doing it consistently. But there are days that I want to just look a little bit better, like a little bit more refined, a bare face look with a little bit of makeup. So on days that I do that, a couple things that I do. I curl my lashes, because my lashes are relatively long, but they are very, very straight. So I do curl my lashes. I use a Surratt mascara curler. It's the only one that I really think is great. I do my brows because it sort of sets my face. I use like a lip balm or some type of, you know, lip chic, lip flash, you know, all those different ones. Today is the Cocoa Flash. This is 174. This is the newest shade. This was Destination. And if you can see it on my lips, it's really almost impossible to see because it's like the color of my lips. Literally. So if you're looking for a shade that is just like nude and you are fair to medium, that's what this is going to be. Not everybody's going to like it because it just doesn't really show up. It just like a glossy bomb. But there are products that I use that kind of just give me like a perfected look, you know, like a smoothed out look. And so today I thought we would compare the Chanel Beiges and the Chantecaille and see what the difference really is. I also have the Dolce & Gabbana. This is the powder, the Solar Glow Bare Skin Beautifier. So basically this is meant to be put over like just bare skin. So I'm going to try that as well. We're going to see how that looks on bare skin. And again, we're going to do it so that you can see like half and half. So let's start with the Chanel on this side of the face. All right. Now, I am going to use my new Sonia G brush. This is a sheer buffer brush that is really meant for cream products. And I might buy another one of these because it's a really good brush. There's, I think, goat hair in the inside, and then the little bristles that you can see that sort of poke up, those are synthetics. And the idea of this brush is to create a sheer buffed out look. So we're going to try it with the Rosy Beige. Take it on my finger. I want to put it on my skin, and I'll tell you why. I want you to be able to see it. Usually I would just put it right on the brush, but I want you to be able to see like how much this looks exactly like my skin tone. I mean, it's almost identical to my skin tone. And if it had coverage, this would be like the perfect foundation shade for me, actually. So I'm just gonna buff this in. This brush is very soft. And you can use any kind of stippling brush to put this in, or flat lay down brush, whatever you feel comfortable using. Just make sure that it's a brush that works with creams because it is a cream product. And that is how it looks on the skin. You see how it has like a blurring effect? It makes the skin look smoother. Now you could take it and add, and I would use my finger a little bit to like different areas if you want to, but you're not going to get coverage really. It's just a little bit of smoothing. So your skin looks like refined, smoother, you know, more buffed out. But this shade, now there's, like I said, there's light and medium and deep that I've used for, you know, for contour and for tanning, for bronzing. But this shade on someone like me is just going to buff out the skin and make it look a little bit smoother. So if you're looking for a product that is like barely there or not really there product, that's what that is. All right, now we're going to take the Dolce & Gabbana powder on this side of the face. And what I'm going to use for this side of the face is a little bit of a denser brush. This is the Rare Beauty brush, actually. And I'm going to go in and just sort of pounce it into the skin. Pounce, like kind of press, drag, press, drag. Okay. That's what this side looks like with just the powder. Now, I think you can see that there's definitely a blurred effect, again, with the powder, similar to this side, but this side actually looks lighter because the powder is brightening. Not a huge difference, but there is a difference. Okay, now I'm going to take the powder off this side and we're going to put the Chantecaille on so you can see it next to the Chanel. Okay, let's take the Chantecaille, put this on the face, and I'll actually use the same brush because why not? Well, you know what? This is going to be a little bit different of an application. Let me use my fingers. The reason I say that is this is a little more liquidy. I mean, obviously the Chanel is cream, but this is almost like, what's the word I'm looking for? Gel. It's like a gel liquid. It's very, the viscosity is the same. It is different. It's much more of a liquid product, like a gel-like liquid product. Now, I think you can see the drastic difference between the Chantecaille and the Chanel. Chantecaille product, and you can see because I have it here like on this area, it is a glowy, blurring product. So it makes everything look glowy, dewy. It does smooth everything out. It does kind of get rid of my redness. I think it's great. I use it a lot in the summer. Actually, I use it year round because it gives my skin that nice glow and the nice like healthy texture. But this side is more blurred and almost like matte-like, where this side looks dewy and glowy. Now, this will settle down, and this will settle into like, I'd say, just a skin-like look, but you're gonna have that glow, you're gonna have that radiance with it, because again, this is a Sheer Glow Rose face tint. This is a Healthy Glow cream. So it's a very different, it's got a very different feel to it. And I think you can see, like, just as this sets down, how different the two sides are. Now, I'm going to put on some foundation over all of it so you can see what it looks like and if there's a big difference between this side with the Chanel and this side with the Chantecaille. Okay, that's what this side looks like with foundation on. Blurred, smooth. It creates a really nice base. I really like the way the Chanel creates like almost like a silicone feel to the skin. It feels like very smooth and everything goes on beautifully over it. All right, now let's put foundation on this side of the face. I think you can see this side does look a little glowier, like a little more dewy, where this side has more of a skin-like texture, but I don't think there's a drastic difference. I use the exact same foundation. I'm going to put on eyeshadow and lipstick for another video, and then I will come back with full face of makeup on, and we'll talk about if the sides look any different. Okay, I've got bronzer on, eyeshadow on, lipstick on. Can you tell the difference between this side and this side? I think this side looks a little more dewy, a little bit more luminous. I don't have any highlighter on. I chose not to do any highlighter today so that you could really see it. I think this side looks a little bit more dewy and this side looks a little bit more, not matte, but like skin-like and smoother. What do you guys think? Let's put on the Dolce powder. I really like this powder. I know it's not easy to get because at the moment I think it's only Harrods has it. But it just gives such a beautiful blurring, smoothing, brightening effect. And you saw it on the skin when it was just by itself, it looked great. So, you know, over everything, it creates a beautiful, seamless look. And I'm not a big powder person if you haven't watched me before. Again, usually because my skin is dry, so, you know, powder products they're not my favorite, but this powder is really beautiful. So what I would say between the Chanel and the Chantecaille, Chantecaille on the side, Chanel on the side, I don't think it's a drastic difference. They don't feel different. I do have natural sunlight coming in, so you should be able to see that. I would say this side looks a little lighter, a little brighter, a little more dewy, and this side looks a little smoother and a little more skin-like. Guys, you're gonna have to let me know which one you like more. I can't choose. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.